NBA trade grades. Timberwolves go all in on Jazz. Rudy Gobert. The Jazz are up to something. Utah traded away all-star big man Rudy Gobert to the Timberwolves on Friday, according to multiple reports. In exchange, the Jazz will receive Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverley, Walker Kessler, Jared Vanderbilt, and 4 first-round picks. Utah will reportedly acquire unprotected firsts in 2023, 25, and 27, as well as a pick swap in 26, and a top 4 protected pick in 29. Gobert 13 is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. He averaged 15.6 points and 14.7 rebounds per game for the Jazz last season. He signed on a max deal through 2025 with player options for 26. Let's grade the blockbuster for each of them. Timberwolves say, "Oh boy, it was a little bit like a horror movie seeing the details of this trade come across your phone screen. It started out innocently enough with Gobert, but the inclusion of the 4 firsts was scream-inducing. This is a massive haul for Gobert, who, while talented, is also polarizing and making a large sum of money for an extended period of time on court. The fit here makes a lot of sense. Gobert is an elite backstopper and rim protector, and he will go a long way in covering up the defensive flaws of Karl-Anthony Towns or Anthony Edwards, particularly during the regular season. He can keep Towns away from screens and mitigate Edwards or D'Angelo Russell's struggles staying in front of elite scorer. Gobert was also a key ingredient to a Utah offense that was consistently near the top of the league, and this Minnesota them have even more perimeter scoring talent than those teams did, thanks in large part of Towns' shooting ability. Edwards running high pick and rolls with Gobert with Town on the wing will be deadly. It's hard to say this is a bad trade for the Wolves. The players they gave up are steady vets, but the potential impact Gobert can have is massive. Still in loaded conference to give up so many picks for someone who may not take you over the top is incredibly risky. Not to mention the questions about Gobert's value in the playoffs to a group like this one are fair. Does Mini have the perimeter defenders to keep Gobert out of scrambles? Will the size of Towns and Gobert backfire against them who shift small, even as someone who is not typically in line with some people's adorations for draft capital? This is stunning deal. Just A. So I'd made an argument for keeping them together. Gobert and Donovan Mitchell had clearly reached their limit as a star tandem, and after some playoff runs that called into questions both players' utility in high leverage moments, change was inevitable in Utah. The Jazz acquiring A draft haul for Gobert is a great place to start. This move gives Utah significantly more salary flexibility, a chance to build around Mitchell with the picks and ways to move or the ammunitions to begin a more significant teardown. Considering Gobert's max contracts, his postseason foibles, chemistry questions and an overall devaluing of highly paid centers, his trade value was difficult to gauge. Well, the Jazz just received more unprotected picks for Gobert than the Bucks had to give up for Jury Holiday, with mass of its own picks in its coffers as well. Utah is in a good position to take wrecking ball to its most recent iterations while rebuilding quickly over the next couple years. Moving on from Gobert, homegrown all-star selected late in the first round. Was never going to be easy, but if the Jazz finally had to take their medicines after another disappointing playoff exit, getting 4 firsts plus a swap makes the move much easier pill to swallow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for receive all sports news. Goodbye.